All right, good morning. It is May 17th, day 47, and I'm wired on coffee because we're just waiting for the hostel operator to wake up so we can settle up and get going. We were up early, but I figured I would actually record our setup here. So this is the outside of this, is it Cross Trails Hostel?
Yeah.
Cross Trails Hostel. And this was our little setup. The tent is dry this morning, which is cool.
I don't want to walk.
He's getting ready to. This is our view. Harpers Ferry over that direction. I don't know if you can see it or not because we're a mile and a half away. But yeah, we're gonna rip this down. It is what time is it? 7:24, and we've been ready to go for half an hour, haven't we? We're enjoying a few extra minutes here because somebody has generously offered to take us to, because they were closed yesterday when we got here and they weren't going to be open when we took off, and we weren't going to hike the extra like 2 miles back. So somebody's here just working and has a Jeep, and he's going to take us to the ATC so that we can get our picture and update our trail names, which was really nice because we were really disappointed we weren't going to be able to do that. So now I'm just hanging out a little longer. I mean, we were ready to go at like, 7:30, but we're just going to hang out and just go a little bit later so we can get that done. Okay, we are back here. My new friend Chipmunk here has volunteered to bring us back. So we're back to where we started 47 days ago. The trail is, the ATC is right there. When we left last time, thank you, flower, don't pick flowers. Was that on the ground? Yep. We walked out here and up there. That's where we started before. Let me switch that. There we go. And so yeah, all we're going to do is come in here real quick and put our actual trail names on our photo because we can.
Ooh, butterfly, smell these.
They smell good.
They smell like perfume.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Is it closed? Is it open? Okay. Yeah, and then we just wanted to take like an after photo because here we are about 6. Oh, please say they're open. Oh no! Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
it is 10 now.
Oh.
The website's wrong.
Oh, they're closed. But that's okay. That's okay. We can get our photo.
Yeah, I can take y'all's
Yeah,
picture.
we can take a photo. This is awesome. Chipmunk just took our pictures because we thought that's all we would be able to do, and he was going to come back and update our please. He was going to come and update our trail names, but they actually opened early, probably because people are, the traffic's getting heavier with the bubbles starting to come through. So we'll actually be able to update, and I also wanted to get better video of the mountain range thing. I wish I had done a better job before. So I'm going to get that real quick as well. But she said she just needs a few minutes, but it's awesome they're opening early. This is so great. Loving this. Chipmunk is an absolute sweetheart. The trail absolutely provides. Thank you. And you gave me a flower. I appreciate this. I'm going to re-record this. Okay, starting here, because I wanted to get a better representation of where we started, and we went all the way to here and over that, and then we did that, and then trying to get sort of an angle, we went up there and we finished here at Pearisburg. And then now we are back here, and today we start going this way. So we're going to be going all the way up there, and we're going to keep going and going and going. And then this way I can show them better Franconia Notch. And then all the way, oh my gosh, it's looking more and more insane the more I record. And then to Katahdin. And then we're gonna come all the way back down here to Parisburg and all the way here, Mount Rogers, which I was dreading doing in the spring, Damascus, where everyone's starting trail days this weekend, and then Irwin, and then, oh, this is so cool to see it like this. And then down there, and then we will finish at Springer. So yeah, this is the whole trail in relief image. Very cool. So I just updated our entry with today's information. And then we're going to update our photo with our trail names that we didn't have before. It's very cool. So we've got, I've got my pack. Does not have my trekking poles, but it does have my fanny pack. Everything except for my phone is in there, phone and trekking poles. And I'm at, so with full food, a little bit extra food also. That looks like 31.5 or 32 maybe. These water, everything. It is actually almost 15. And that's his. His is a little bit heavier. And that one is hers. I don't know where her fleece is. I don't know if it's in the bag. Need to find it, but she is right the same. She just took her water out to drink it. So oops, there we go. So that's without water. And they do have we have full food and a little bit extra because we're going to be an extra half day out there. So we are leaving the hostel. Oh, look at the view there. You can see it. Huh? Okay, up here. So we are heading this way. Cross over right now. Cross over. Cross. Met some really nice people there. Up here in front of me, please, or where I can see you. So we just got a ride from the hostel owner or runner, and that's where we would have come up, and this is where we get back on. So just that road just wasn't comfortable with, I'm not going to sacrifice their safety on a road with no shoulder when I don't have to, so we just clipped that little section off. I don't think it was about a mile or so, so I suppose we're a little bit short, but still not concerned about it. We're doing the trail, and I have no regrets when I take a safer route for them. Wow, it smells. I wish you guys could smell what it smells like in here.
And he said,
with all these.
He said something about he comments about the shelter being really nice. So
Yeah. Apparently, all the shelters in this section are really nice.
Mom,
Okay, yeah. So here we are, back at it. I mean, we only had 3 days off, and it feels like so much more. Wasn't even.
Actually, technically 4 days because we were in the car all day.
No, technically 2 because we did hike yesterday. Technically, we only took 2 zeros and 1 extreme Nero because 1.5 miles is about as Nero as you can get. But we did hike the AT yesterday, so we did technically only take 2 zeros, which is crazy to think. But all right, let's see what today brings. It is late. It is 10 o'clock, where we left from the hostel at 10 o'clock. So we probably will not get there earlier than 5. But you never know. Once we get up the hill, apparently it's just really flat terrain. So we can probably make up some time. But yeah, I think we're, this is crazy, guys. We are NOBO now. We're just normal NOBOs. We did hike one section when we slack packed in Nobo, when we went from Dripping Rock to Rockfish, I think it was. Yeah. So we have done some Nobo, but we are doing half of this trip Nobo and half of this trail Nobo and half of the trail Sobo. So it's going to be really interesting to have both experiences, but we're just like any other hiker now who started early. And if we had started in Georgia, we probably would have had to start, let's see, this is May, so we would have to start February, March, April. We would have had to start in like February to be at this point, and at our mileage, we would have had to start in February to be at this point. And I'm so glad we didn't, because that would not have gone well. So we're just at the point with other people who make average miles and started like mid-February. So it'll be interesting to see who we meet on trail now. There won't be tons of people. We'll definitely have a lot less compared to as we were approaching Pearisburg. We were definitely meeting a lot more people, but anyway, more later. We're so interesting to see road like this. It's just so speedy. Look at this, we go under this. Isn't this wild? So I always record like with the phone down here, and it's like up my nose. Yeah. And I'm sure it's bouncing everywhere, so hopefully my videos don't make everyone nauseous. Yeah. All right. It's almost time. I think it's time for second breakfast. We got Snickers bars. I think we need to eat them. Right? Snickers bars time? All right. So we just encountered the first person that we recognized from before, Chance, who was at the shelter when we were set up in the rain, where we met Semper Smurf. He was asking if we had seen Semper Smurf again, and we had not, so we're hoping he didn't have to get off trail. He had some knee injuries. Really super nice guy. So Chance rides his bike north and then hikes Sobo, so that was really cool to see him. And yeah, it'll be really neat to see how many people we see. And I would say that was about maybe 4 hikers in, and already saw somebody. So this is exciting. He also mentioned that there was trail magic, but we know better than to get our hopes up, so we'll see. So it is really cool to look at a sign and realize that we're going to follow the ones that say Appalachian Trail North. Hey guys, look, now we're following Appalachian Trail North instead of south. All right, so we just saw the second Nobo person that recognized us, and then she reminded me who she was, and I remember it, and she was one that the kids actually had asked about if we might see her again. Her name was Girl Scout, and she was in that big shelter with the 2 stories, and it was really cool to see her. And we wouldn't have seen her except that she met her family in Harpers Ferry for a couple of days. So she just flew right by us too. I mean, I don't remember when she started in Georgia, but she was doing 25 miles easy. I remember her talking to somebody who said that she would pass them, and then she'd stop somewhere, and then she'd pass them again and stop somewhere and pass them again, and that she kept passing them. I guess they were more steady, stable, and they were, and she just goes really fast. I mean, she was just running. I mean, not running, but she was going really much faster than us up the trail. We are pushing ourselves because there was trail magic up until 1 o'clock at one of the roads up here. We knew we wouldn't make it in time, but we figured it was good to push ourselves and just get to our destination earlier, and also in the off chance that maybe they hang around longer. It's listed. Somebody told us about it, and then it was listed in the comments on Far Out that somebody who hiked last year had some trail magic set up. So that's cool. Okay, so we were just trying to make it down to this little section here, in hopes that maybe we would, right here's the blaze, in hopes that maybe we would, oh, right over there. No, I see it there. So, is it in there?
Mommy, you can take a picture.
Hold on.
It's a good picture
Or is it here? Hold on.
Good picture spot.
We're lost. Which way do we go?
That's a place.
Well, but yeah, so it comes down there and it comes down here, and this is beautiful, and look at that. Okay, and then we go here.
There's perfect picture spots here.
Okay, so then we go here, so we see this blaze, and then where? Where's the other blaze? Over there? Okay, let me refer to the map. So yeah, so we see, somebody pointed out to us that the blaze is on the fence there. So we were just hoping to catch the trail magic, and we said, well, even if we don't catch it, it'll help us make good time, and it'll be a great place to have lunch. We didn't even have lunch, we just ate sugar, didn't we?
Yep.
Which was, oh, who cares? It's food, it was calories. That's true, your all's lunch was pretty much sugar anyways. I mean, not entirely, but still. Just pure sugar today. So we're getting down there, and we do see some people, but we're not sure if it's trail magic or not. And then, who do we see but Chipmunk from this morning had brought us some trail magic. He said he took a chance on where we would be, stopped by an Amish roadside stand and brought us cookies and cinnamon roll and
surprise birthday party.
For our surprise birthday party for all our birthdays, because all our birthdays were today apparently. And then on top of it, we meet the person who was providing the trail magic, who opened up shop again, and generic hiker, and it was just awesome to have, like, to talk to people who had hiked before, and people meeting us to give us a, okay, and then on top of it, there's a lady, didn't have a trail name, but with her 3 kids, 9 years old, and then I think 12 and 14 girls hiking, and they're doing a 3-day.
One of them was named Wedgie.
How many? And then the little one's trail name was Wedgie, which is amazing. Best trail name ever. But it was just neat to see other kids, because we're always the ones, they're the only kids on trail. So it was really great to see kids on trail, but how absolutely sweet and special was it for Chipmunk to do that. I mean, what an absolute surprise and nice thing. I'm not leaving, I'm just giving you some distance. He's peeing. So I'm not leaving. We're 5.8 miles from the shelter, so we don't need to go much further. He's talking to me, I don't know. We don't have too much further to go, but everyone keeps telling me it's a nice trail, a nice shelter, sorry. I'm overwhelmed by all of the cool things, and probably the sugar and coffee, which is the only thing I've consumed today, is coffee and sugar. But it's just awesome. Very cool.
Awesome. You in a while.
Yeah, this is a nice little view. Not sure what we're looking at, but it's pretty.
That over there,
And we're like less than 2 miles from the shelter, so. All right. One last up, and then it's all downhill to the shelter. We're getting closer, probably 1.5 miles or so less, or left to the shelter. And it just occurred to me that I forgot to mention that we are in a new state. You know, we started in West Virginia and then we went to Virginia, but when we came up here and crossed over, we entered Maryland. Right?
Wait, this is Maryland?
Yeah, this is Maryland. Yeah. Had to think about it, but yes. We're in Maryland, so we're actually in our third state of the 14 that we will enter on this trail. So yeah, we're in Maryland right now. And then next will be Pennsylvania. Turn off dual recording now. He wants to take a picture here. It won't take a picture, but it's like a big stalk of celery, this tree. But I mean, you kind of have to get the whole for it to... All right, let's go. We were on some trail and it was soft and it had moss, and so I immediately got, well, I didn't immediately, I got suspicious a little ways in and was like, wait, I'm going to check and make sure we're still on trail, because this is entirely too soft and delicate and cushy for our feet. Okay, again, holding it too low. And we're off trail. So we missed a turn back there at the road. We knew the AT couldn't be this soft. Damn it. That way, because that's where that came out, right there, and of course it makes sense to go that way, but
I bet other people went
the
that way
blazes
too.
there, I'm sure they did, but the blazes there don't lead to moss and grass.
That way too.
They lead to rocks, because if it's the AT, it's got to be rocks. It can't be grass and moss. So that's the way we go.
But that's
Damn
where
it.
other people go.
No, you went to a reenactment. We're like 0.2, 0.1, 0.2 from the shelter, and I look up and he just giggles, and all of a sudden his pants were just at his ankles. You're a goofball. You're gonna get the name Southern Exposure. Ta-da!
I'm in Boston.
You're gonna be labeled Southern Exposure. Oh, there I am recording my chest again. Oh, I gotta turn off the, what's it call it? Alright, we have made it. There's someone here. Uh-oh, same trekking poles. Make sure you keep track of yours. And I guess the other one's down there. Double decker. Alright. And before I forget, because I always do, that is our setup. We are set up just like across from the shelter. Privy's up there, I think, and then we're just set up over here. There, in there we've eaten dinner, and we just need to get cleaned up and get in bed.
Thank you.